When you're ready, come to a comfortable seat. You can sit on a meditation cushion, cross-legged on the floor. If that's not comfortable for you, please sit upright on a chair, hopefully one that doesn't have any dips on it. Sit towards the front of the chair so your spine is really long, and then ground your feet on the ground. That's if you have a knee issue or a lower spine or hip thing going on, feel free to do that. So today we're practicing Kapalabhati, which is skull shining breath, or I like to call it as a purification breath because that's what it does. Kapal in Sanskrit means skull. Bhati is to shine. So we're shining light through our skull through this pumping action. It kind of sounds like you're sneezing, so you might need a box of tissues handy to clear the mucus, especially if you're very clogged. So to start, let's practice with the left hand over the navel. Take a full breath in through the nose. And on the exhale, do a sneeze. When you do that, the belly should draw in. Let's do that again. Inhale, nose. Exhale, a little sneeze. Again, inhale. Exhale. On the inhale, the belly pops out. On the exhale, the belly draws in. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now let's do it on a rhythm. It's a 30-70, 30% on the inhale, 70% emphasis on the exhale. So it sounds like this. There's a bit of a rhythm. So the inhale is a bit softer, the exhale is more punctuated. So every time you exhale, you should feel this core contraction. So if you do Pilates or any sort of yoga, you know what that feels like. It's this inward drawing of your organs. Now let's practice that with our eyes closed for 1 minute. If it's helpful to keep your hand on your belly, you can do so. If you don't need it, just drop your hands down. Close the eyes, and here we go. Take a full breath in first. Full breath out. Inhale part way, and begin to pump. So as a reminder, keep the eyes closed and intuitively feel into what you need. Some of you will go faster, some of you will go slower. It is more about what you need, not my tempo. My tempo is just a suggestion. And while you're pumping the breath out, we're looking for a core contraction, if that is for you. You're also looking to release whatever you don't need. So it might be the energy of today, or yesterday, or the week, or any worries or doubts or fears about the future. Let all of that go on the exhale. Everything gets stored in the body as a story, an emotional story, a mental imprint. Now it's time to let it all go. Exhale everything out. Stay very empty for a moment. Inhale, fill up to the very top. Once full of breath, hold it like you're holding your breath underwater. Drop your chin down to your chest. While you're holding your breath for 30 seconds, draw the pelvic floor muscles up. This is what I like to call the sacred pause. By holding the breath, we are resetting the nervous system. We are bringing more awareness into the pattern of how we breathe, just by stopping the breath for a little moment. Notice there's more awareness surrounding your heartbeat, around the pelvic floor region, as you lift the pelvic floor muscles up to sit taller. Slowly lift the chin, relax the pelvic floor, exhale, sigh through the mouth, then take 3 breaths in through the nose, exhale, open mouth, sigh. Let us practice Kapalabhati one more time with the breath hold at the end. When you're ready, take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, prepare, and let's begin. This time, while you are pumping the breath, I invite you to visualize your spine. There's 33 bones in your spine. With each pump, the facets of the spine become more spacious, longer, and the cerebrospinal fluid that connects the sacrum to the brain and the brain to the sacrum becomes more fluid. And all of this pumping out of the CO2, the extra carbon dioxide in your system, is creating more space within the cavity of the skull, more space for the mind to be empty. Visualize that, this fluid energy flowing from the bottom of your pelvis up through the spine into the center of the brain, stimulating the brain to create more and more space. Exhale everything out. Stay very empty for a moment. Inhale, fill up to the very top. Once full of breath. Hold it like you're holding your breath underwater. Drop your chin down to your chest. While you're holding your breath for 30 seconds, draw the pelvic floor muscles up. Slowly lift the chin, relax the pelvic floor, exhale, sigh through the mouth, then take 3 breaths in through the nose, exhale, open mouth, sigh. Now resume normal breathing, inhale nose and exhale nose. While you're breathing, simply bring attention to the slowness of your breath. Whatever emotions that are in your heart, in your gut, in your bones, in your muscles, we are not here to ignore them, we are here to acknowledge them. So you feel into them. Notice that the Kapalabhati breath has brought more energy and awareness into your nervous system. And now you use your willingness to let go of whatever it is that you can let go of. Whether it's 1% or 100%, you let go on the exhale of these mental stories, these emotional, whatever it is you're holding on to, whether it's mad, sad, or glad, let it go. Even if it's just for a brief moment in time, trust and know that any amount of letting go that you are allowing yourself to commit to in this present moment is for the benefit of you. And so you are in this state of emptying so that you can then receive. Start to visualize your hips as roots of a tree growing downwards into the soil, and the trunk of the tree as your spine growing upwards towards the sun, towards the stars. And so with every exhalation, all that you do not need, anything that feels toxic or old, outdated, send that all out through the roots of your tree into the earth so that it can be recycled again. And with every inhale, find a freshness, an excitement for life, gratitude. Feel all that surging up through the trunk of your spine, blossoming outwards through your arms, through the follicles of your hair, and extending up and out, all around your physical space. And as you practice over time, you are deepening your awareness of your senses, not just your inner seeing, but your inner hearing. What does letting go down into the roots of the trees, what does that sound like? What does it sound like to grow upwards towards the sky, towards the sun? What does it feel like? What does it perhaps even taste like? So using all of your senses to actualize this visualization of the tree. And in the next few moments, as you continue to see, feel, hear, sense deeply, this tree becomes more vivid, more real, as the symbol of grounding, as a symbol of your reconnection to your natural state, your natural flow, of who and what you are. You are grounded. You will always be grounded because you are here on the earth. You are supported by the sky above, the sun, the stars. And you will always feel a sense of rooting down through the roots of trees, even if it does not seem like it. And so, trusting and knowing this wisdom, draw the palms to prayer in front of your heart. Take one last big breath in. And exhale, sigh. Two more like that. Inhale, nose. Exhale, sigh, let it go. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly blink the eyes open, taking in the room, feeling centered, grounded, and here. Thank you for taking this time to breathe. Continue practicing the Kapalabhati. And of course, remember, if you have any of those contraindications or it feels a little bit funny, please take it easy and just do a light pump, or not even a pump at all, but just emphasize the exhalation and do a softer inhalation. And then if you had any sort of experiences in the way of, let's say, visuals or maybe a sensory experience in your body that you want to record down in your journal that might be helpful for you to remember later on, please take your time to do so. Thank you for watching. Continue practicing, and I look forward to seeing you in the next practice.